So where we left off was discussing how we can use this recursive formula by hand here. So we multiplied some interest on our balance. We paid our $100. You can see only 70 of it actually went towards the balance. We paid $30 in interest. So we took that answer, we compounded interest on it, we subtracted our $100. Now we paid, a little bit more than $70 here. And we could keep doing this on and on and on and see how much, what our balances are. But since we were able to input it in the calculator correctly, if we go over to the table, it'll do all this for us. So month 0 was 3,000. Month 1 was 2930. Okay, that's why we input that end min at 0 there. So after 2 months, the 2859. After 3 months, 2787. So you can see slowly you're paying more and more and more off the principal. Okay, but you're not cutting $100 off of that every single month. That's where the interest is. Now just imagine if this interest was actually what a real credit card is at. Okay, so now we can answer the questions, everything here at the table. Find when the balance will be below 2,000. Keep scrolling, and you can find it in month 14 here. Okay, it finally drops below 2,000. All right, how many $100 payments have been made? Well, at this point, it's 14 months times the $100 payments is, $1,400 here. So I guess that's kind of a not that great of a question, but anyway. When will he pay off the debt? Oh, these just got a little bit out of order. Okay, I see what happened. When will he pay off the debt? So you're just going to have to grab your calculator and just keep scrolling, okay? That's one solution, and because they're doing these calculations, it takes a little bit longer sometimes. One thing you can do is go to your window or the table set and put the independent on ask, and then you can just kind of guess. So it'll let you input whatever you want. So let's try 50 months. Okay, clearly that doesn't work. So let's try 30 months. Okay, that's good. So let's try 31, 32. Let's go 35. Okay, there we go. So it took 35 months, or in the 36th month, we actually paid this off. Okay, so when will he pay off the debt? Be in 36 months, okay, because you still have to make that final payment. So what is the total of all the payments? Now here's a little trick here. We made 35 $100 payments. Okay, so that's $3,500 there. Now the last month we didn't pay $100, we paid $83.78. So then we made one $83.78 payment. Okay, so what's the total of all the payments? We add these guys up. That's how much he paid. So what was his interest expense? Well, if you had that much money in your credit card, so you bought that many dollars worth of merchandise, food, whatever, and it cost you $35.83 to pay it all off, you paid almost an extra $600 over those 36 months that it took you to pay it. So again, you pay $100 a month, you think, well, I got $3,000, it should only take me 30 months. But because of the interest, it takes you an extra 6 months there, and on average, you're paying almost $50 a month in in interest, more at the beginning than you are at the end. Okay, I'm going to pause it here real quick and adjust that interest rate to something that will be more reflective of a credit card, especially when you guys go to get one. Okay, so what I did is I adjusted that rate to the 24%, which is about what I pay. And like I said, I've never made a late payment or done anything except use my credit card how it's supposed to be used. So if we go back to that same table, so these are the numbers we had entered. After 30 months with double that rate, I owe $1,377 still. So last time at 12%, we were negative $15, meaning we'd paid that thing off. Now we still owe $920 at month 36. So we know month 50 is going to be a little bit too long, so let's try month 42. Okay, let's try month 45, month 48. There we go. So it's got to be about month 47 or 46. There we go. So now you double that interest rate. It takes you 46 months of $100 payments, and then plus another $26.78 on top of that. So it takes you almost a year longer, and we could figure out how much more money you're actually going to be paying in interest with those. Okay? So the most important thing out of this here today is to be able to get the equations, get them in your calculator, and then work with your table. And we'll keep talking about what all these things mean and how we add them all up. But these are the kind of questions that you're going to see with these. Okay, so again, that's what it should look like in your calculator. And bring some questions tomorrow, and we'll see you guys then.